So, we are going to be learning about adding fractions with unlike denominators. I'm going to show you why before you can add fractions, you need to make sure that you have common denominators. So you're going to need to find equivalent fractions. So I'm going to show you the wrong way to do it first, then I'm going to show you the correct way to do it. So the wrong way to add fractions is by, and for this one, I'm going to do it like this. 1/3 plus 1/2. The common mistake people make, this is the wrong way to do it, is 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 3 plus 2, adding the denominators, 3 plus 2 is 5. So a common mistake, this is the wrong way to do it, is adding the numerators and then adding the denominators for 2/5. So if I came down and made, and we're going to imagine that I'm drawing this absolutely perfectly. So 1/3 plus 1/2, the wrong way, the answer would be 2/5. Now the correct way to add fractions with unlike denominators is to find equivalent fractions that share the same denominator. And if you can't remember how to find common denominators, you can look up the video for how to find common denominators. For 1/3 and 1/2, we can use 6 as the common denominator, and we've talked about this a lot. Should not be anything new. To find equivalent fractions, you multiply or divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So 2 times 3 equals 6. So if you do 2 times 3, you have to do 1 times 3. That's so we keep the same ratio. 1 times 3 is 3. Now coming up here, to get from 3 to 6, we're going to multiply by 2. So if we multiply this by 2, we have to multiply this by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Now we can add our fractions. And if you notice on these, when I know I'm going to have to find equivalent fractions with common denominators, I like to write my problems vertically. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to do that. Now we'll add up our fractions. When you're adding fractions, adding or subtracting fractions, the denominator doesn't change. You do not add the denominators together. That tells you how big of pieces you are adding together. So 2/6 and 3/6. So I'm going to come down here. Again, I'm going to imagine that I have it drawn exactly perfectly. So I have 6 pieces, because our denominators are 6, which means each piece is worth 1/6. And I'm going to start by adding, or I'm going to start with my 2/6. To that, I'm going to add 3 more 6ths. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. So my correct answer to 1/3 plus 1/2 is equal to 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. So 2/6 plus 3/6 is 5/6. And you can just think about this using, kind of common sense math here. If I'm starting with 1/2 and I'm adding 1/3 to that, my answer has to be bigger than 1/2. If I'm putting things together, my answer is going to have to be bigger than 1/2. In my problem up here with 1/3 plus 1/2, if I'm doing it the wrong way, I get an answer that's less than 1/2. Half of 5 is 2.5. 2 is less than 2.5. It doesn't make sense for our answer to be smaller than 1/2. So I've showed you the right way to add fractions with unlike denominators and the wrong way. Make sure you do it the right way.